Alright, alright. I'm Ray. Today's Monday, and I'm gonna shorten the vlog for today. I was looking at the footage and I was like, you know what? This weekend was boring. Let's shorten everything down. So today is Monday, the 29th. Remember I used to do this stuff? I used to do that back in the older vlogs. And I know it's not October, but it is Monday, and it is 29th. I did not notice that. But anyways, yeah, today is Monday. It's a lower body day, and 8 weeks out. And more conjunctions, more coordinating conjunctions. There's nothing really much to talk about. You know, my game plan is pretty much the same. For the next couple weeks, I just want to make sure that this week I'm going to get into my cardio. I need to get into my cardio because last week I kind of experimented, to see how nutrition will bring me along if I don't do cardio, don't do post workout, don't do like morning fasted wake up cardio, and I concluded that I definitely need to do it. Week before that though, I kind of been playing around with carbohydrate levels just to see what would be a good intake to have, or a good intake that I feel comfortable with, and so I kind of played with that for that week. And then last week was playing with the level ranges, see what a day of low carbs feels like, what a day of like even higher carbs feel like. So I have a good range, or a good minimum, or a good middle point where this is a good amount of carbs, and if I feel like I eat more, I could go higher, and if I feel like I need to go lower, I have a low range to work with carb cycling. So yeah. So I guess I could go into nutrition a little bit. So that's like my carb stuff. So that minimum range, that middle range point right there is about like 100 carbs. So I have a good amount to go high and I have a good amount to go low. But 100 carbs minimum every day is a good middle point for me. So that's what I do with carbs. Fats are kept as minimum as much as possible. So I'd like to say between 40 grams to 55 grams of fats, somewhere around there. I could ingest, that small, and I've been kind of consistent with it as well. I've been hitting around maybe like 50 grams, so I've been fairly consistent with it. And then protein, I need at least a minimum of 1 gram per body weight right now. So that would be, I'm roughly around 140 right now, again. So my weight hasn't really fluctuated or changed so much throughout the week, or throughout the last week, but yeah, that's that amount of protein at a minimum. But I would like to get in more protein as I train, these next couple weeks going into, like 4 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that. So I want to keep the proteins, 140 absolute minimum, can go lower, but I would like to have an intake of at least maybe like 180 to like 200 grams of protein, somewhere around there. So just to emphasize, to know that I'm working hard, I'm building something, hopefully, I'm maintaining my muscle mass. Actually, I look in the mirror like right now, just a bit ago, and I'm like, I do look a little bit bigger, and the lines are coming back for some odd reason. Like my weight's not competition weight, since I kind of spilled over after I was kind of rested and binging and all that stuff, but I'm looking in the mirror and like the lines are coming back, but I'm still heavy because of the carbs. So yeah, so I've been working with that. What I'm talking about, yeah, pretty much the plan is the same. I don't really have more else to talk about except for like the recreational stuff, the revival of Diablo 3, because I started playing Diablo 3 lately. I found love in a class that I don't normally play, or an archetype in video games that I don't normally play, and that is the wizard or the mage kind of class. And so the wizard in Diablo 3 kind of sparked my interest, and so I've been farming a lot more with him, especially giving him pickup radius stat stuff without sacrificing too much of his DPS. So that was kind of amazing. I've been planning to get pickup radius stuff for my demon hunter, and that's actually more expensive, so I feel glad that I could get it for my wizard instead. And then I also made a hardcore character, even though I have a level 54 demon hunter that's already deep into hell difficulty. I decided that it just wasn't that fun, so I decided to make a wizard starting from scratch. So right now I just got him into not hell, I got him to Nightmare Act 1, and he kind of just like burned through that. Like going through like the first 30 levels is kind of easy. The only thing that really makes it hard is just having the gear for it. And so, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully he doesn't die, because I'm probably gonna cry if I die from like, I don't know, Arcane Century. Yeah. So I have nothing else to report this week. It is definitely boring. It's getting more and more into the quarter, or the college quarter. Students are coming in, and so that means I gotta be working and I gotta be on my toes. So I will see everybody for Thursday. I actually might do a midweek weigh-in for Thursday, because now I'm kind of more conscious about my body weight now than ever. So, all right. So I'll see you soon. Peace.